Welcome back to our podcast, Forever Young. You're here with Owen Dalkey, Aaron Paulus, Anders Weisbeck, and Noah Beavers. We're here, episode 2. We're excited, and
we got a lot of good feedback from episode 1. We're super excited to be back here for episode 2. As you can see, we changed locations. Hopefully this is the one that stays, but you never know. I'm super excited for this episode, and we have a guest later on, but I think now we'll just get into what's been going on for the past couple weeks in sports and what's coming ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about a few of the stats from October for girls cross country and also a couple boys stats. So October 3rd, Riley Ricker came in 4th and Quinlan Funk in 7th. Pretty strong coming out in October. October 10th, Riley Ricker got 2nd and broke the school record. So great accomplishment. That's really good for our school. Quinlan Funk still coming in 5th. Jaden Franz, 13th, and Wyatt Dodge for the guys at 15th. Last night, October 17th, at Larned, our girls cross country finished 3rd as a team, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
think it's CKL tournament too.
Yeah, which is, that's really impressive. And then in that tournament, Riley Ricker got 4th, Quinlan Funk 7th, and Jaden France 12th. So overall this month, so far in October, cross country is looking really good. I don't know, it's just looking up this year, and we can maybe get a state place.
Hey, that's true, bro. Now I'm just gonna talk about tennis. It took me forever to find this information, so I don't know, maybe our school could try to get this information out there more. I had to go on some different websites to find this, so if it's wrong, I'm sorry. It just took a while to find this. But what I have is October 5th, the CKL tournament. Cassie lost her first and third match, but won her second match. And then Claire and Maylee lost their first and second doubles match, but won their third. And then October 11th to 12th was regionals. And unfortunately, no one's going to state, but I think we had a really good season. Excited to see Cassie's high school tennis days are over, but super excited for those 2 junior girls to go on for their senior year and see what they can do next year.
So now we got volleyball. October 1st, they won against Pratt in 2 sets. Lost to Heston in 3, sadly, but it's all right.
It's all right.
We got them the last time, so it's all right.
Yeah,
October 8th, Smoky Valley. Lost to Smoky in 3. Won in 2 sets versus Haven, which is really good. October 12th, the Hillsborough Invitational, we got 3rd place, so that was pretty decent for us. We lost to some good teams, so that's all right. October 17th, at Marion lost 2-1 to Lebo and beat Marion 2-1, so we split there. It was all right. That's pretty much it.
We got the regionals on Monday or whatever before sub-state, so they have it on Monday, whatever that's called, and then they have sub-state if they beat it. So exciting. Volleyball's coming in, but hopefully they can make it to state.
It seems like in most of these games too, we're taking most teams to three sets.
Yeah.
So it looks like we're looking up. We just gotta finish those
Yeah.
matches. Yeah.
Gotta learn how to finish.
All right, so I'm going to talk about football. On October 4th, Friday, we lost to Ellsworth by a touchdown. Just a couple mistakes. I don't know. We beat ourselves in that game for sure.
Yeah.
October 7th, the JV won against Ellsworth.
So I'm talking 8.
Sir, yeah, they
Talon
did.
Revere, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, Talon
shout
had
out
4
Tal.
touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
he went off in that game.
Mm-hmm.
We lost to Southeast Saline, 36-8.
We played with them in the first half.
We looked
pretty
well
we-
during the first half.
Yeah.
We were, I don't know, we were dealing with a lot of sickness, a lot of people recovering from it.
Yeah.
Um,
We just need to put things together overall, even
Yeah.
with sickness. It's just we just gotta
Yeah.
finish our games.
Yep, for sure. We need more energy all around. I
Oh,
would
yeah.
say, but I think most of us are all recovered now.
Mm-hmm.
Still some people struggling, but we should be fine. And then this Friday, today, we have Lions at Lions.
Let's go.
Hopefully we have a good show out. I think we should beat them pretty handily, but hopefully we can get a pretty big student section there. I've heard a couple people are going.
Yeah,
So that'll be good.
fun.
I think if we score 21, Coach was saying, if we score 21 points over them,
We
then we get a home game
playoff,
if we make it to the playoffs, deep
Yeah,
in the
that'd be
playoffs.
huge.
Yeah.
So a home game in the playoffs, that's
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Just a
that'd be a
weird
lot.
score spread because we beat Halstead by 27-0,
Yeah.
and then Halstead beat Ellsworth. So
yeah.
where we would be the second place team in our district if we beat
Mhm.
Lions by
Right.
21.
Yeah,
So
we're getting there.
Yeah. Well, that's probably what we have. It's been going on for the last couple weeks in sports. So I'm going to introduce our guest, as you can see from the title, Cash Wallace. So I'm super excited to
Yeah.
talk to him.
There we
How's
go.
it going, guys?
It's going. We're going.
How you doing?
So Cash, bro, how do you feel like this year's going? Like, you feel good?
It's going pretty good.
Yeah.
Keeping my grades up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thanks,
Sir.
talking about.
Let's
Go,
go.
Cash.
Yeah.
So yeah, do you have any idea what you want to do after high school?
I don't know. I've thought about being an electrician or something in automotive. I haven't really decided yet. Probably go to some sort of trade school.
Alright, that's good.
I know that we know, but the audience may not know. Cash has been done welding for how long? The past
Uh,
couple years.
2 years now.
2 years. So, is there any future in that? Maybe.
Maybe. I mainly took the welding class to learn welding so I can use it later on in life whenever I hope to one day open my own shop where I do fab work on cars and stuff and create custom cars.
Pretty cool.
So I have a little story about Cash. So I have a moped, little old moped from the 70s, and I pretty much last year just dropped it off at Cash's house. Told him I'd pay him however much he needed if he just got it running, and that thing is one of my prized possessions. And so Cash, I just want to ask you. You seem pretty like he's always on buy sell trade and Facebook Marketplace selling stuff. I just want to ask you. Do you think you get like good money off of that? Is that like just a good place to kind of just find cool stuff?
Yeah, I like to buy vehicles that are, need work and stuff. I put the work into them, and then I can turn around and sell them for more money than what I bought them for and make profit off of them.
Oh, shoot.
And then you take that money, turn right around and buy something else that's even, more up the chain until you eventually get to something that's decently expensive.
So, what are some of the cars you've had?
I've had quite a few. I started out with a 2008 Chevy Malibu. I bought it for $300.
Dang.
It had been wrecked in the rear end, and rats had gotten in and chewed most of the wiring. And I went through and rewired most of the car. We pulled the rear end out by hooking a chain to the front of the car and a tractor to the back, and we pulled it out and got all the body work done on it. I ended up selling that car for $1,300 to someone.
Dang, that's crazy.
$1,000 profit.
That's crazy.
And then I had a 2000 Ford Mustang I bought off of my sister for $400. She had wrecked it several times, and I went through and I fixed most of the stuff on it, and I ended up wrecking that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I T-boned someone. It wasn't great, but
It happens.
then I took my money and I went and bought a 1992 Dodge Dakota. That's what I had been
Yeah.
driving up until
Yeah.
here recently. I bought a 2006 Ford Mustang. That's what I
Yeah.
drive now.
Pretty slick.
And I sold the Dakota for $1,500. I bought it for
Dang.
$4.
Dang, that's
Um, I just went and bought a 1987 Ford F-150, and the engine was completely locked up. It was on fire at one point, and I just got it all, the engine unstuck, and I did an oil change on it, and hopefully I'm gonna try and start it tonight and see if it'll run.
So when you're like fixing up these cars and what you like motorcycles and all that stuff, is it mainly just you like working on it, or do you have like help, like your parents?
Most of the
maybe, or
time it's
stuff
me.
like that?
Every once in a while my dad will help me with something if it's something that like I either need two people for, or it's something that's more advanced than what I know. Like every once in a while stuff with like timing and stuff, like I don't know. I didn't know how to time vehicles. I have a 77 Ranchero and the timing was off, and he helped me get that in time and stuff. But for the most part I do most of it on my own.
So when you're like fixing cars, do you have any like go-to songs you listen to?
Not really. I just listen to whatever comes on.
Yeah.
I have a speaker set up in my shop, stuff.
So Cash, I've heard that like you at your house you live in a shed. Can you like kind of explain?
All right, so it's not necessarily a shed. I would call it more of a shack. But
Better.
it's basically an old mud house, a farmhouse that is a one-room house, and it has been converted on the inside. They tore everything out, put drywall in, carpet, everything. It's got a heater and air conditioner in it. It's pretty nice.
So it's like a man cave.
Yeah.
Basically,
Okay.
it's basically
Nice.
like my own man
Privacy.
cave.
So you'd be playing Fortnite.
Yeah, that's
Over
good.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
So
got a surround sound system.
Oh shoot, bro.
So we know that Aiden Simmons lives down your road. Does that ever does he ever just do anything that goes down your road? You know, like
You got any
always,
dirt on him?
Yeah, got any dirt
He be
on
speeding?
Aiden Sims? We're gonna get
Not
you.
really.
No.
Good.
I mean, for the most part, not really.
Speaking of speeding, we all work at the pool, and I know when we be on the stand, or you guys be on the stand, I'll be in the guardhouse. We hear this sound every time. It's Cash's red Mustang coming out, speeding down Cash.
He'll always wave or
Yeah,
like
he's
do
always
something.
driving around.
It makes us all chuckle or laugh. But yeah.
It's good to see Cash. But
So,
yeah.
When
Cash,
you're,
what-
yeah,
what
when
is-
you, my
okay,
bad, my
you
bad.
said-
When you're driving down past the pool, are you going to like your job? Because like where do you work? Like where do you typically go? When you
I work at
come down?
Bongars here in Hillsboro, yeah.
You liking it?
I do. I enjoy it for the most part. There's some setbacks every once in a while, but for the most part, it's a really good job. I like the people there too.
Sure.
So do you work as a clerk, or like you just?
It's basically technically my job title is cashier, but I also throw feed and stuff. I stock shelves, really whatever they need me to do.
You used to work with Angel Sauce May. Did
Was
he
that
ever
fun?
have any funny stories or just anything that ever went down that was just
School appropriate, of course.
Yeah, of course. Was he a
Not-
good worker? Like
Yeah, there would be a couple of times where we got to talking and laughing around, and
Yeah,
we'd get in trouble for doing that. But for the most part, we were pretty good.
I went in there a couple of days and Cash was wheeling around some equipment to put up. So he was working hard, not hardly working,
Cash, I just wondered, what's your like most prized possession or like your favorite thing that you've worked on?
My prized possession would probably have to be my ranchero. I've poured a lot of money and time into that, and I love it.
Cash, I've also heard you had some pets. There's a certain cat that doesn't like me too much. If you want to explain that story, what happened?
Yeah, so I have this cat named Jefferson, and he was a little mean, and Aaron thought that it would be funny to pet his belly, and it was indeed not funny. I don't think the cat found it very funny either. He got mad and attacked Aaron, and then I think Justin Miller decided he was the cat whisperer. I think that was his exact words. He said, "I'm the cat whisperer," and he touched that cat, and the cat got him pretty good. It was pretty funny.
So, do you still have Jefferson?
I do not.
Dang.
He got out the back door a few years ago. We haven't seen him.
oh
That's
gosh.
So, do you have any other pets?
I do. I have a lot of pets.
Yeah, I bet.
I have, I think, 4 dogs,
Dang.
Ooh.
3 horses, 2 cats. Well, 4 cats now, and 3 goats.
That's a lot.
It's
of
a lot
animals.
of, a lot of maintenance.
Cash, bringing it back to school, like what class or teacher has just like affected you in like the most way, or what's your favorite teacher or class that you've taken throughout high school?
I'd have to say Mrs. Dalkey's class. She just
for sure.
she helps me on my work and stuff, make sure I stay on task and
Right.
stuff, and that's really helpful when like you're falling behind and stuff.
Yeah, true.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Well, I know this year you don't really have any classes, right? Because you're in welding them. a
Not
bunch.
really. I'm mostly in welding most of the rest of the day.
That's definitely nice.
Pretty
Well,
fun.
I think that's all we have, but if you have any questions for us. All right, well, thank you, Cash, for coming on, and yeah.
Thanks, Cash.
Hope you guys like episode two. Episode 3, I don't know, maybe thinking Halloween week. But we'll talk about it, and yeah. Just good luck to football tonight, good luck to volleyball, good luck to cross country, and good season for tennis.
Yeah, yeah. If you have any suggestions for us, just let us know. We're probably pretty easy to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shout us out or anything like that. We do want to say for our youth group went over to Sonic, and we just want to shout out the Sonic crew, blessing us with a couple free drinks, but also just like supporting us after youth group and just telling us to keep going and stuff like that. Just want to shout them out for sure.
Yeah, saying our podcast was good. So yeah,
Mhm.
again, thank you for all the support. Yeah, we'll catch you in episode 3.
Yeah.